We've finally cracked $1,000 of dividend income within a 30-day period. That's over $1,000 of passive income, baby.
But when I see
And as you guys can see, I'm pretty pumped about that. So let's just get right into it. What's up, everyone? Johan Lorenzo here, coming to you with a list of 10 dividend stocks that paid me over $1,000 throughout the span of 30 days. I've been waiting for this moment for a really long time now, and I'm excited to share it all with you guys here today. So, with that being said, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Now, we're gonna set it off with the first one on the list here being Johnson & Johnson. I've been wanting to add to Johnson & Johnson for some months now, but every time I put money in the account, I end up buying a stock that's at a better deal with higher dividend yield. But all in all, Johnson & Johnson paid me $1.06 per share. I own 7 shares, so I received a total of $7.42 from Johnson & Johnson. Up next, we have one of my favorite utility stocks, and that's none other than Southern Company. Southern Company is the second company to pay me in this bunch, and they dished out a dividend of 66 cents per share. I own 240 shares, so I received a total of $158.40 from Southern Company. Coming in hot at number 3, we have a monthly payer here, and that is Main Street Capital. Main Street Capital is a real estate investment trust. So it being a REIT, you have to remember, these are taxed differently. You don't get the same tax benefits you would from a qualified dividend stock. All in all, for several years now, they've produced a great source of consistent income for me in my other portfolio, and they've been increasing their dividend and share price steadily as well over time. So with that said, Main Street Capital paid out 21 cents per share. I own 354 shares, making it a total dividend payment of $72.57 from Main Street Capital. At number 4, we have yet another monthly payer, and this might be the most famous monthly paying stock in my opinion, and that is Realty Income, better known as ticker symbol O. Realty Income is another great monthly paying stock that has performed well for me over the years, and it's given me a consistent monthly income as well. An income I can count on. Remember, this is another REIT, so you'll have to declare these dividend payments as regular income when it comes time to do your taxes. So with that said, Realty Income paid out a dividend of 24 cents per share. I own 200 shares, making it a total payment of $47.10 from Realty Income. Coming in at number 5, we have Home Depot. Now, I figure I'd touch on this real quick since we're on the subject of Home Depot, but this stock is one I'm gonna watch closely because I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, we are currently facing some pretty serious issues with the cargo ships worldwide. It appears there is a mass shortage of employees at the ports, and it's causing major delays unloading goods and creating some type of supply chain bottlenecks. So basically, this is gonna be some type of huge domino effect coming into play here. And Home Depot is one of those companies that I think might be a chance to take some profits from, and I'll possibly get back in the future. I don't like doing that, but I'm gonna take my chances with this one. Home Depot paid me $1.65 per share. I own 72 shares, so that comes out to a dividend payment of $118.80 from Home Depot. Sliding in at number 6, we have Prudential Financial. Prudential Financial dished out a dividend payment of $1.15 per share. I own 200 shares, making this a big old fat chunky dividend payment of $230 from Prudential Financial. The 7th payment we received comes from one of the newer additions to the portfolio, and that is Lockheed Martin. And if you're an investor in this company, you'll be excited to know the country of Turkey has made a request to the United States to buy 40 F-16 fighter jets, along with another 80 modernization kits for its existing warplanes. So if you're a new investor here, you've come in at a great time. My buddy Ryan Williams added Lockheed Martin to his portfolio recently, and I believe he's probably already up a couple bucks on his position. And on a quick side note, guys, if you enjoy learning about dividend stocks and learning from the experiences of other people and other investors, I highly suggest you check out his channel. Ryan puts up a couple of videos a week and is also a wealth of information when it comes to dividend investing. He even has a really neat dividend tracker that he gives out for free on his channel. So I highly recommend you check him out. All right. So Let's see what that paycheck from Lockheed Martin looks like. Lockheed Martin paid me $2.60 per share. I own 62 shares, and that makes for another chunky payment of $161.20. Coming in at numero ocho, number 8, we have none other than the food and beverage monster, Big Papi on the block, Pepsi. Pepsi paid me $1.08 per share. I own 60 shares of the company, making it a sweet, tasty paycheck for $64.50. You saw what I did there, huh? Sweet, tasty paycheck from Pepsi. Get it? They make sweet and tasty snacks. Anyways, moving on. Coming in at number 9, we have the competition of the previous company, aka Warren Buffett's baby, Coca-Cola. And let me give you guys a quick fun fact here. Warren Buffett will collect over $672 million in dividend income this year alone from Coca-Cola. So with that being said, let me tell you what peasants like me get paid from this company. Coca-Cola paid me 42 cents per share. I own 104 shares, making it a dividend payment of $43.68. And last but not least, coming in at number 10, we have KimberlyClark. KimberlyClark paid me $1.14 per share. I currently own 168 shares, which makes this another fat, chunky dividend payment of $191.52. So when adding up all of these 10 dividend payments, we have a grand total of $1,095.19 over the span of 1 month. I am living proof that anyone with a regular job who is willing to learn about the stock market and put in the time and effort it takes, you can reach these goals within a couple of years just like I did. So before I let you go, I want to give you guys a little tad bit of, I guess you could say, motivation. And I don't want this to sound like some type of Gary V, motivational video. I'm not trying to go that route, but I'm just trying to keep it real here and just give you guys some basic things to think about, right? Guys, I was not born in this country. I am an immigrant from another country. So a lot of times people see my portfolio and coworkers or people in the street will tell me, yeah, but that's out of touch with what I'm doing because that's not a realistic number. I started out with zero, like a lot of you guys. When I left college, when I was 25 years old, I was broke. I had $64,000 in student loans and I had no idea about investing. I knew nothing. All I knew is I had to get a job and I had to figure it out. Guys, I want you all to understand this is possible for anybody. But the thing is, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna have to sacrifice things. You're gonna have to sacrifice buying all those luxury items, going out partying every weekend. You're gonna have to sacrifice taking those luxurious vacations to Tulum that you see on Instagram. People going to all these crazy vacations and doing all these things and buying these cars and this jewelry. If you are trying to make it financially, you're gonna have to sacrifice for a couple of years. I'm sorry, that is the magic trick. I did it. And I'm nowhere near where I wanna be financially, but I did have to sacrifice a couple of years of my life and live like a homeless person, basically, to be where I'm at today. Now, obviously, once you have a little bit of comfort, once you have a little bit of wiggle room, and you are making a couple bucks and you do feel at ease a little bit, yeah, enjoy your life, man. Live it up. Go on that vacation you want to go to. Travel. If you want to buy something and give yourself a treat every once in a while, buy that watch, buy the car. If it doesn't really affect your bills and it doesn't affect your investments, go ahead and do it because from what I know, we only get one life to live, right? I've never heard anybody come back and say, hey, there's 2 chances to this. So live your life. I get it. But point being, you're going to have to sacrifice, man. And listen, I'm Cuban. When we left Cuba, we came straight to Miami. That's where most Cubans come to, right? Either Miami or New Jersey, but mainly Miami, Florida. I grew up in Miami, and even though I love my city, trust me, Miami, and I'm sure a lot of other big cities are like this as well. In Miami, Florida, you have a large group of people who don't make enough money, but spend all their money on luxuries and other things to act like they're rich, to prove to another person, most likely a stranger that doesn't know you or someone on social media, to fake it to another person that they're rich, and that other person's also faking it that they're rich to fake it to another person that they're rich. You see the vicious cycle we're going on here? People are out here faking it. And don't get caught up on social media looking at this person with this car and this watch and this. Chances are most, not all, because I do have a few wealthy friends, most of those people are broke. It's all on credit cards. or they're scamming, because Miami, we have a lot of scammers. I will admit that. And I did know a couple guys back in high school who were doing scams. But all that aside, you got to stay focused, man, and stay in your own lane and look at your progress. Don't judge your progress based off of anyone else, because if you do, you're going to fall into the trap of impressing or keeping up with the Joneses, as Gary Vee would say, right? If you are born in the United States of America and you don't have a mental health disorder, chances are you can do this, most likely. You're just going to have to put in the hard work, man, and that's all it takes. And it takes time. Most people don't want to hear that, but that's just the truth. All right, now that the rant is over, enough rambling on. I don't want to drag this video on for more than it has to, even though I did a little bit. But, with all that said, I want to thank you guys for watching and coming along with me on this journey. And, hopefully it gave you guys a little bit of motivation that this is really possible for you guys. You just have to believe, okay? So with all that said, man, just stay hungry, stay motivated, stay tuned. Until next time, peace.